Before you start, make sure the micro SD card is installed into the front camera. Then, from your seated position in the driver's seat, it's a good idea to place the dash cam within arm's reach of your seat, but not where it can obstruct the view of the road ahead. Since we are running the power cable from the dash cam to the fuse box, consult your owner's manual for the location of the fuse box in your vehicle. Most vehicles will have a fuse box underneath the dashboard on the driver's or passenger's side. In most instances, you can simply tuck the cable into the hood lining and down panel A without needing to remove the panels.
Within the kit, there is a black crowbar tool
to aid you with tucking the wires under and behind panels for the front and rear cameras. If you need to remove a panel, be sure to consult your vehicle's user guide. Follow the same process for running the rear camera cable. In the following diagrams, the red wire is for the front camera and the blue wire is for the rear camera.
On the power box in the hardware kit, select the voltage cutoff. The most common is 12.2 volts. This is for parking mode, which will automatically cut power to the camera when the preset voltage cutoff point is reached, so as not to drain the battery.
When installing the fuse taps, the hardware kit comes with 3 wires. A black wire that goes to the ground bolt, a red wire that is the constant power fuse, and a yellow wire that goes to an accessory or ignition switch fuse. While the kit comes with the most common fuse blades, make sure you have the right ones from your distributor. If at any time you need to change the fuse taps, simply cut it off and with a crimping tool, secure the correct one onto the end of the wire. Always refer to the vehicle's owner's manual to avoid fuse slots that could pertain to certain safety features within your vehicle. For example, avoid fuses that deal with airbags, the horn, stability control, and things like that. Fuses that control certain elements, such as the radio, garage door opener, sunroof, are usually safe to use. Use a circuit tester to find which fuse has constant power running to it. This means it will stay on when the car's ignition is turned off. If it does not stay on, this means the fuse is ignition switched. A proper ground bolt should only be metal and not be attached to other materials such as plastic. Once you have identified the correct fuses to remove, make sure the key has been taken out of the ignition and using a pair of pliers, install the fuse into the appropriate hardware kit's fuse taps. Plug the fuse tap, that now has 2 fuses, into the empty slots where your fuse was originally, both for the power red and the accessory or ignition yellow. The third end to the hardware kit must be grounded to your vehicle. Most cars have at least one obvious ground point near the fuse box. In cleaning up, you can use the zip ties or masking tape to bundle the wires and secure them out of the way. At this point, you may go ahead and reinstall all the interior panels that were removed to facilitate the running of the power cable.
Insert your key in the ignition and turn it to the run position. If everything was installed correctly, you should hear the welcome sound or jingle,
Wi-Fi
the
on.
voice prompt, Wi-Fi on, the rear camera sound, indicating it is getting power, and the voice prompt, recording.
Recording.
With the cameras now working, you are now finished with your installation.